MBTI results give a preference in 4 different areas or scales, and they have opposite ends. Now, you're going to be able to operate on either end of those scales, but one is definitely going to be more natural than the other. It's going to require a lot less effort, kind of like using your preferred hand. If you're right-handed, it comes very naturally, but if you were asked to be writing with your left hand, it would be very, very stressful. Our first skills are extrovert versus introvert. And an extrovert, these are students who prefer to focus on the outer world, and they pay attention to people and events in the external environment. They're energized by and they direct their energy toward the outer world. On the other end of the scale, we have introverts. These are students who prefer to focus on their inner world, and they pay attention to their thoughts, their feelings, and their impressions. They are energized by and direct their energy toward their inner experiences. When we look at how we gather information, sensors are aware of how and why and what is real. They want to know how things look, sound, feel, taste, or smell. Their senses are going to tell them what is really happening and give them a glimpse of the reality of a situation. They focus on the present and the practical. The intuition are students who prefer to become aware of meanings and relationships or patterns that go beyond the information that they have. They're going to focus on a holistic or big picture, and they're going to grasp these essential patterns. They focus on possibilities for the future, making them more future-oriented. The next set is the opportunity to learn how you make conclusions, decisions, or judgments. Students who prefer thinking like to decide things very objectively. They are going to use analysis of the logical consequences, looking at different alternatives and options. And they're going to weigh the evidence in a very detached manner. Feeling are students who are going to decide things by considering what is most important to them and to other people, and they're going to look at their decisions on a more subjective way. They are person-centered and value-centered. In relating to the outer world, students who prefer judging what structure and organization in the world. They like to have decisions and conclude things, and then they want to move on. They like to have things settled. On the other end of the scale are perceiving students who prefer to adapt to the outer world. They're flexible. They like to keep their options open to new experiences and any information that may come along.